Hey there, it's Natasha, and today I have a lovely memory planning video to share with you today. And I just love how this one turned out, so I am super happy that I had a chance to film it and get to share it with you all. I am using the Flourish Citrus Twist kit. The kit is no longer available. I went to go check on her site, but she does have digital papers and different digital printables available. If that is your jam and you are interested, I will put a link to that below. And then for the insert, I am using a printed insert from Lights Planner Action. So Lights Planner Action is run by the incredible Bess, and she creates handmade inserts in many different sizes, and I have truly loved using her inserts for my memory planner for the second half of this year. I was originally using some Happy Planner inserts and then printing some of my own at home, but I have to say I just love the paper that Bess uses and the fact that she will print and cut and trim and send it to my house. I love it even more. So the specific insert that I am using this week, I have truly loved for memory keeping during the pandemic, especially for the weeks that are slower and I feel like they don't have as much going on. Even for the weeks that are going on, I feel like this specific layout lends itself to a lot of flexibility, and I am all about that. Today you're going to see me using this insert in creating 4 specific clusters. I really only had 4 photos from the week, but that is not stopping me from getting these memories down in a beautiful way and having fun in this process. I hope in watching this video today, you can see that even if you do not take a ton of photos, that is more than okay. You still can totally document and record your memories, no matter how small they may feel. Documenting your life and your family's life is definitely something I think is so important to do. For me, it's a major point of gratitude and reflection and just a way to remember all of the different things that happened. So I've got this really cute photo of my mom's dog Max, who we fondly call Maxie. I went over to visit my mom, and of course he was very eager to see me. I'm a huge dog lover, so I snapped a few photos for my sister, and this was one of my favorite ones that I had taken. I love how he is laying down. My puppy Luna does this too, and I think it's hilarious. So I am adding a title here saying Maxie, which is his name, using the puffy alpha letters from the Citrus Twist kit. Now I am doing quite a bit of layering here. Now, if you don't care so much for those layers, you could definitely just use minimal embellishments, whatever floats your boat. I enjoy seeing all of the different colors and textures, so I tend to embellish quite a bit in my clusters. For each of my clusters that I am creating here, I have used a piece of patterned paper from the kit as the main base, and then I've gone ahead and built upon it. Using a kit makes this very easy, as all the different colors match together and it takes a lot of the guesswork out, but this is something that you could definitely do by shopping your stash and picking a few. I would recommend probably like 4 or 5 different pattern papers and using that to create these different clusters. So I had the 2 main photos on the left hand side. It was a little selfie I took of myself before work one day, and that very cute photo of Max that I just mentioned earlier. And now on the right hand side, I'm going to go ahead and document a new show to me. I know it's been a while has been on TV for a while, but I'm just getting into it and am really enjoying it. If you are a fan of Community, be sure to let me know in the comments below, or if you have any other funny TV recs, because that is my preference when it comes to TV. I cannot do any hardcore dramas. So like I said, you know, I think a lot of people often think, well, my life isn't as exciting, especially during the pandemic. I'm not going anywhere. But if you can see, none of these photos that I have here are of any major life event. There's a cute dog, a TV show that I'm into, and this selfie when I was feeling pretty good one morning. But all of these things capture where I'm at in this moment in time, and I just really think that that's something special and something that we should do more often. These are the little things that we're gonna want to look back on and be like, oh my gosh, remember that show that I was really into? My partner and I have shared some really great laughs at the end of the day when we wind down and watch, you know, the show, or, you know, times with my mom just oohing and awing over Max's cuteness. So I've got my 4 clusters down. If you saw, I really relied heavily on the embellishments from the kit. My absolute favorite are those like leaf branches in that sage green color. If I could have a whole packet of that, I think I would be a happy camper. I maybe should make some on my silhouette because I love them. And now I'm going in with a Feed Your Craft stamp set that I love so much. My friend Rachel had raved about this, and it was definitely worth the wait. I just really love all the different like patterns that I can create with it. I think it makes it definitely very visually interesting. So I wanted to pull more of this orange color that I have throughout my pages, and that is why I went in with the stamps. And I think that's something that's really important to remember, especially if you're creating your own kit and you want to pull more of a color, but let's say you don't have any more elements in your stash that are that specific color. Like, I don't really own that many orangey coral papers. So I went to my inks and I pulled an ink color that I thought would match pretty well. And I've gone ahead and added some repeat stamping to carry that desired color throughout my layout. Next up, I am going to add some super cute stamp elements from a stamp set that was a collaboration with Coco Daisy and Kelly Winnell from Kelly Stamps. I have really grown fondly of using stamps and repeat stamping to help tell the story. I am not a huge journaler. I know that there are some memory keepers who that comes very easy to. For me personally, especially on my memory planning spreads, I have a hard time with journaling, so I have found that incredibly helpful for a jumping off point, or to just really help tell the story of how I was feeling. I definitely recommend checking out some text-based stamps. Kelly has some phenomenal stamps over on her site. If you are interested, I do have a code for that, so you can check that out below. I definitely recommend that for those of you who kind of struggle in that department like I do sometimes. I am super pleased with how this week turned out. I love the colors. I think it is so fun with the different patterns and text elements and stamping. It was so much fun to create this and to get these memories of our daily joys documented. This insert here is such a good jump off point to be able to capture these moments and have the flexibility to create in a way that just is really flexible, and I love that. I'm gonna go ahead and just add the final detail here. I am using a scrapbook.com exclusive date stamp at the bottom, which I really love to use. And I do have some final photos of the finished project over on my Instagram. I would highly encourage you to go check that out with all of the journaling completed. I am over on Instagram at Crafting Extreme Love. If you do not follow me, I would love to have you over there as part of my Instagram community. I share a lot of memory keeping projects, such as my memory planner, along with my everyday planner that I use. I'm currently using an A5 system, and I really enjoy the Instagram platform and post there almost daily. So go ahead and head on over there. If you enjoyed seeing this memory planning process video, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. And if this is something that speaks to you and you're interested in seeing more content like this, I've linked some videos here on the end screen that will take you to some more process videos. Thanks so much for joining me today, and I hope to see you around here soon.